forgot to grab the freaking paint. Okay, I can do that in a minute. I don't have a light green, so I just chose a very smooth leather to be the light green. Nice. Is there lead in there? Sounds like it. Huh. Just use pens again. God damn, did I drop one? Son of a bitch. Okay. That's fine. I hope this is sharp enough. I'm gonna have to change it out. Must have done nose a tiny bit already to even that out. Oh no. Good luck with that. It's pretty interesting shape. From the front it looks really flat, so I don't know if his head is flat or like if the mask is flat and then his head is round behind it. One of those things you gotta figure out for your character and you're like, ah dang, I never drawn this direction before. New cannon, let's go. Alright, we're like, wait, how did I draw that? I'm looking at it, but how did I do that? Already destroying my hands. That's good, figuring it out. And this one character who has a hairstyle that's very simple looking hairstyle, but for some reason I have the hardest time drawing it. I could just change the character's hairstyle, but I like her hair and I want it to look like that. For some reason I have trouble drawing my own character's hairstyle that I made up a long time ago. Huh. Gotta do whatever works for the scene, unfortunately. I have to grab some paint because I forgot to grab some paint. Hold on. Okay, I gotta get a mixing thing. Set this over there for now. Just paints thing, got a thing. Okay. Okay, go figure out color I want. Ew. Gross dried paint. I hate when the paint doesn't want to come out because. Yeah. If you put too much pressure, it just goes all over the place. You gotta remove the nasty dried paint. Get out of there. Tiny drop of yellow. Is this even. Jesus. That's like mostly dried out. Heck. I might have to get like a little napkin or something. I didn't quite plan that out. Okay, I have anything good right here at the Hold on, napkin. It's an okay amount of yellow, because I want to go back and forth with that. Just need to be slightly more yellow. Mm. Mm. Cops get so much goddamn special treatment. Like that one case that set a precedent that technically cops aren't actually obligated in any way to protect or serve anyone. Damn it. Once again, I just need a tiny bit of paint out of here. Hmm. This is my more dried up, messed up bottle of white. Just trying to use a little bit of it before I completely toss it. Might need more yellow too. Considering this one's all messed up. It's too damn light. Considering how many of my paints have like gross dried blobs in them and stuff like that, I should probably just get a bunch of new basic colors of paints. It's not like I use super expensive ones or anything. I'm using like Folk Art brand and Craft Smart. Yeah. A lot of people do a lot of horrible stuff while claiming to be good people because they need to believe so hard that they're good people. I got out this dark green for the crest, and I'm like, is that too dark? No, I think that'll be a good contrast. Underestimated the power of white paint again. Goddamn, blobs of dried paint stealing all my paint. Damn it. Yeah, even if this green still technically has a lot of green in it, there's so many gross little dried bits. Or like congealed bits. Well, I'm gonna have to get a new one anyway. It doesn't necessarily matter if I use too much. some textile medium in here to keep it flexible. Get this little guy painted so it can dry properly while I'm cutting out the other pieces. Freaking naked traveler. I think that's a bit more of a saturated green than I usually make the Traveler, but I think it'll work here. I saw that you posted it, and I think I pulled it up on another tab, but I have not watched that yet. I can pull that up in a second. I hate to waste paint, but this stuff is so like congealed and globby and old that it's probably fine if I just like let that dry out and try to peel it off. Okay, I should be good with one coat, so over here. Cuckoo bird one. No. Wrong thing. That one.
Hey, nice feathers. Mommy still preen them for you?
Yeah, what he said with the preening.
Leave me alone, you bullies!
What are you gonna do about it, huh?
Yeah, what he said. Again.
Thanks, Robert.
A little wink. Okay, it's drying up pretty fast. Give it a little while before I put some sealant on it. It's a little wobbly, but it has a nice color to it. I think I can make that work because I'm going to stick it to something flat. Though, like, oh, I think this side is like the underside, so it's a bit fluffier, but let's see if I can make it work. Ah! Something about a losome. Oh, that sounds fun. Well, for the guys, it sounds like pretty hectic project, but it's a fun idea for a project. So it's like 24-hour comics day, or those like video game jams where you have to make a game in a day and make an album. $7 years? Oh, whoa. Only 10 to 12 hours, damn. Upside down. Oh. Oh, right. That was just longer. I don't know why I'm trying to save like tiny pieces of leather. ton of it. Guy's voice actor sounds familiar. Oh, it's some of those big shoes that I saw, and there's a figure of the characters with those big shoes. We're at the round one.
俺には関係ねえ。愛は光より強えんだ。
それで済んじゃ物理学は終わっちまうよ。
What do you know about physics in this
お
universe?
兄ちゃんに怪我させんなよ。
任せろ。よし、行くぞ。ボニー。ボニー。行きなさい。クマと。
Egghead Island, oh my god. Bunch of nerds.
北東の海岸だな。
あ？
サンジやるな。
As usual, One Piece, I got no fucking clue what's going on with the later things.
お前らの首くらい持って帰らねえと。
Oh yeah, Luffy's like a god or something.
始末書でも書け。 One Piece is one of those things where if I read some out of context part of the manga or the anime, I'm like, this is the best-selling manga series in the history of forever. I think that's beautiful. Mm. Hmm. Yeah. One Piece has always been pretty anti-overreaching government. That one a little bit. Ugh. Mm. Now I'm looking at it, I actually do kind of like the darker side a bit better. Rocky Horror. I just know that Glee was like a huge thing when I was in high school, and I think Glee and or High School Musical were both shot at one of the high schools in my city because people are always filming movies here. I think the movie industry is probably where New Mexico gets like 80% of its money.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're Eva the miracle worker, aren't you?
Fucking One Piece, man. Duration check. Yeah. Oh, it's soaking in pretty good. That for a minute, probably put another coat on it. Okay, something I wanted to do with the coat is a little cape or whatever this thing is I made this character wear. I want to put some like simple embroidery in it. I'm using this color. I've been vaguely wondering why he's got like the whole god thing going on.
It's like hair is clouds and whatnot. What in the sweet fuck is happening? Why is everything happening on a grid? I think I'll probably do the usual zigzag square design. Now, One Piece animation is so damn fancy these days. What in the sweet mother of fuck is happening? It looks cool. Wild. No, wait, no. Oh, yeah, damn, that doesn't have to be here. Oh well. Just have a little merc, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Aha. Yeah, I'd expect one of the longest running manga to take an extremely long time to ever end. I messed up on a lot of these little points. Whoops. Maybe I'll leave the little dots as decoration. Maybe I'll add a tiny stitch between each dot that I put in the wrong place. I don't know why I put dots between each one when I'm supposed to zigzag, but whatever. That happy accident worked into the design. I'll put little dots of paint there or something. Huh. Gross. Probably be enough. Okay. Mm, hmm. That was pretty wild. Definitely a deity power right there. I forgot to get my little stabbing block. Usually helps with this.
It's gonna be stubborn and not go get my little stabbing block. Huh. Well, if it's anyone but Luffy, I'm gonna be extremely surprised. Is our main guy, but I guess you gotta keep people on their toes. Never let them know your next move. I'm just really hoping that the One Piece is literally just like one piece of treasure. And you could do that in multiple ways. It could either be it's literally just like a coin, or it could be a coin so big it's the size of an entire island and it's impossible to move. I think those would be very funny. Hope I'm right about one of them. I guess, although I don't know. It's not really going to mean much to me because I haven't gotten that far in the story. I might try to catch up with the series eventually, but I don't know. If you just feel like info dumping, though, you're always welcome to do that. It was interesting. Yeah, it really pales in comparison to the original. Like, were they not brave enough to have one of their dude actors dressing up like that? I mean, I know it's for like a high school, but still, you're still gonna have a character who's in like high school dressing like that. I don't know. I just don't think they should have tried to adapt Sweet Transvestite for a high school show. If they were gonna do that, like properly parodize it, you know. Wow, Buggy's been there forever, huh? Uh-huh. This is more Glee Rocky Horror. Yeah, it's not the worst music you've ever shared on here, so. It's interesting to see how they adapt the things, the songs and stuff, because I'm like really interested at what they chose to keep and what they chose to change. Like Sweet Transvestite, but she's not necessarily transvestiting. It's not quite putting in enough. Oh right, because Glee's like it's about high schoolers putting on performances, right? So they're like, okay. I think that's what it is. It's about a Glee club. What the fuck is a Glee club anyway? I didn't know that was a thing until people were talking about the show. I was like, I don't. And they're like, we should have a Glee club, and I was like, what is that? Hmm. Mm-hmm. put these 2 in a row and get to that. Thing all up. Now, earlier I was having trouble getting YouTube to load videos at all, and I found out it was my ad nauseum extension that I had to go through all my extensions and turn them off one by one and clear the cache and figure out which one it was, but it was my ad nauseum. Which I should have just realized, I should have just turned that one off first because it was like at the top, but I was like, is it one of the ones that I have that specifically like blocks YouTube shorts or something? That one was okay. Yeah, the little marks aren't too visible. I do like the idea of putting little black dots between each of these. Probably do that real quick. I'm just going to do the thing where I go out, tie a knot, put it back in. I probably should make it like this one where it's closer in. I don't think I have any little beads that would work with this, but nah, beads would catch on things and make it easier for it to fall off in the future. Make this as flat as I can, just in case it actually gets used for traveling. Well, yeah, I have to figure out how to, like, yeah, put them around her face. I guess I used to start with, like, figuring out where the fingertips would be. And then, just, like, making the big, like, feather fingers or whatever. I'm sure you could figure it out. Thanks. Little buddy's still in the nude over here, but I think I can give that an extra coat. There you are. An extra coat of this finish, because the other one just really sunk in. I really want to protect that paint on there, because I didn't have any green that was... I didn't have 2 different tones of green. I had this dark green, and that was it. was like, well, I'd like the whole thing to look mostly natural, but a little bit of like painted leather isn't going to be too bad. It'll be an interesting texture contrast to everything else. Okay, hold on. I'll put this one after this other one. Where's my cursor? There it is. Community version. The Glee Club's no more.
Wow.
That thing was
That would
cool.
make the human being even creepier. Covering him in icicles.
Almost looks like a Mary Lou, or however it's called.
My favorite Christmas tradition is
That Welsh horse thing.
Guys,
You know what I mean,
I want
right?
something we can watch together for Christmas this year. The long-lost 1981 Inspector Spacetime Holiday Special. Runtime 2.5 hours, and
I'm just
so
gonna, like,
critically
zigzag
reviled
this
that
back
after
and
it aired,
forth, it'd be
the
easier.
creator had his knighthood revoked.
That sounds terrible. I want to watch it twice. But spending Christmas with my relatives. Or rather, I'm spending the day with my relatives while they refuse to acknowledge Christmas.
You Jehovah Witnesses, so severe. Andre and I will be spending Christmas giving gifts to the more persuadable of our Jewish friends.
I wouldn't call an unannounced visit from your pastor a gift. And don't bother this year. I'll be at the movies with my booby.
You're not
Booby.
taking both of them?
Your grandma.
Well, one's dead.
What?
I was looking forward to hanging out with you guys this Christmas. The semester's been so long and dark and angry. I was thinking we could have some lighthearted fun as a family.
I think what we've learned, Abed, is that attempts to make the holidays brighter tend to give them a certain darkness.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with that. Actually, maybe I do.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Rock on!
Merry Christmas, Greendale. Glee Club here, reminding you that our Christmas pageant is coming. Next stop, regionals.
What the hell are regionals? They never stop talking about it.
Please tell me we were not this obnoxious the year we filled in for them.
T minus 5 seconds of the hip hop remix.
There it is.
4, 3.
Come on! Remix! Fa la 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 la. F-A.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're awfully quiet, Jeff. Nobody hates Glee Club more than you.
Today I'm just content to sit back and enjoy the show.
And now our pop music mashup, Elton Lil John Lennon. Kick it!
Hey, tiny dancer!
Okay! Stop! Cease and desist.
Glee Club, meet ASCAP. Protecting musical copyright since 1914.
Mm.
It appears they have received an anonymous tip that unlicensed material was being performed here without the artist's permission. Merry Christmas, everyone. Glee Club just became History Club.
Oh no.
Okay, anyone asks, we were never here.
There's those acts. At freaking broken nail on. Damn anemias.
Alright, we'll start here.
Right, good. So let's just imagine.
I love
that
how
we're
it's subbed in
all
Hebrew.
alone in Frankfurter's laboratory, alone.
Okay.
Oh damn, who's cheating even? Got a little too into their roles, it seems.
Jeff, I think I know what Mr. Rad is up to. There's something you have to see. Mr. Rad plans to get every single member of our study group to join the Glee Club.
Well, I don't know how he thinks that's gonna happen.
I'll show you.
What?
This is just one of the many costume changes I'll be doing during the show. We're shooing for regionals, right?
Annie, you too? This is beneath you. You are an intelligent woman. Also, you're Jewish.
I guess I have a lot to learn about holiday tradition.
Lady, calm down.
Teach me how to understand Christmas. Show me how to open a box.
He's so uncomfortable.
Little head when I'm lying in my bed with visions of sugar plum socks.
Is this a bit?
Teach me how
Is this
to
a bit?
understand Christmas. Do I trim the tree or the deer? can't keep it straight, and now it's getting late. Where does the stocking go? Here? I can't see. What's the Christmas Eve? Is that Santa's lady? Snowman, cold or hot? Won't you be my daddy? I'm a silly Christmas baby. Tell me what to deck, 'cause I forgot.
Annie.
Wayne Hoodie, understand the Christmas. Mistletoe for Edie tastes good. Oh, you smarty, me dumb, help witty, have fun. Boopy doopy doop boop sex.
Freaking doing the Betty Boop thing.
Eventually, you hit a point of diminishing returns on the sex.
Maybe her kink is making her man uncomfortable. Guess I don't have to have a throat for those, but okay. Okay. Yeah, a little simple detail on there. Stuck to my hand. Okay, it's looking a bit better. I'm surprised it's soaking in so much through the paint. Put these in the queue. It's gonna be kind of like that. Okay, just a second. I gotta, heck. Well, this has to dry off for a minute. Got a drip there. Gotta get my rubber cement. Just a second. where cement is. I gotta check my stuff in the garage. Okay. Could sort of have ordered this stuff. I bet it's converted.
What are you still doing here?
I thought I'd give her one more tinkle before I took down decorations. No Glee Club means no pageant, means no Christmas.
I'm sure trying to make things brighter just would have made more darkness.
That sounds like a certain ex-lawyer talking. I see a lot of myself in you, Abed. You care about your friends, and you wish they cared more about each other. That's not an easy position to be in sometimes.
I just want my friends and I to have a Merry Christmas together.
Nostril.
Maybe we could start by giving them the greatest Christmas gift of all.
What's that?
Glee, it's a feeling you get when your brain finally lets your heart get in its pants. Glee, it's like a drug that you use that turns pain into shoes and your shoes into dance.
How's your piano still playing this song?
Glee is the answer when questions are wrong. You'll understand if you just sing along, 'cause Glee is the gift that you need.
Glee is what I'll spread to my friends, like a virus that sends them to a healthier place. Glee,
oh god.
every scene because they'll sing what they mean instead of making
Pokey got him.
Families are closer when families are winning.
Everything's cooler when cameras are spinning, singing and dancing in unison. In Glee is the gift that we need. Glee! Thank you, Mr. Rad. Don't break down the set yet. I'm gonna try to get my friends to be in the Christmas pageant.
Thank you, Abed.
She converts.
Thank you.
He's freaking evil. Right, I was trying to remember what Dan Harmon, what I remembered that name from. didn't know Dan Harmon did the show. All I know is that it's like, you know, a sitcom that I never watched, but would occasionally see clips from. And one of the actors is, I think, is also in The Good Place, which I also need to watch The Good Place as well. Actually, I don't know if I'll watch Community, but I would like to watch The Good Place. I have to paint this black. I kind of wonder if I could just get away with Posca pen, if I could just like grab my black Posca marker and just use that, so I don't have to go get my black paint. Which is like, it's right there, but this is such a small piece. Probably just attach this with like a single stitch. I was thinking about like just using the thread, but I was like, using the thread for a little contained shape like this is kind of hard. Doing lines is pretty easy. Actually trying to shape out an eye or something is pretty hard, as I've learned before. At least at my level. And with this type of thread. On leather. Trying to shave the fuzz off the back a little bit. Wasn't Chevy Chase like a musician from the 60s or something? Or was I confused?
Come on, let's all study for our biology final and our old...
Where's our table?
Who's that guy? You guys all see him too, right?
Hey guys.
You guys all see him too, right?
We need the space to rehearse for the pageant.
But we're not doing the pageant.
Look, guys, I hear your negativity, but also, can I counter with this? Who hates Glee? Listen to how that sounds. Glee literally means Glee.
Oh, stop it. Not liking Glee Club doesn't make us bullies, and implying that is reverse bullying.
Good point. Sing about it?
No! I understand them, but you, Pierce? Your generation invented music.
I don't know about invented. Perfected, maybe.
Pierce, they're just trying to pander to your demographic's well-documented historical vanity. Resist!
Stop it. Was Santa Claus himself part of Pierce's peer group?
I believe so.
1, 2, 3, 4. Santa Claus was born in 1945. He had a boogie-woogie Coca-Cola army jive.
And when the commies gave the polio to Doris Day, Santa helped the Beatles chase McCarthy away. That baby boomer Santa, he's never gonna die.
Santa fought at Woodstock and Vietnam and smoked
The
a
fucking-
ton of acid and burnt his bra.
God, they got that singing style so perfectly.
And his hair stayed long and he grew a mustache.
Baby boomer Santa, he's gonna stay alive.
Santa invented Spielberg and microchips.
Santa invented Coca-Cola and aerobics.
He made the Iron Curtain and the Gremlins too. Fake butter and AIDS and Twin Peaks.
Baby boomer Santa, thank you for MTV. Baby
in the world. You're welcome. You're welcome for all that I bring to the world.
That's very strict.
I'm Baby Boomer Santa. I bring the gift of the world. Baby Boomer Santa. I'm an American pearl.
Everyone backing away in horror. Oh my god, there's... If that's not a brush hair, it's a cat hair. That's in there forever, but it's under where the scarf is gonna be, so... My cats send their regards. Be that. And put a little line there. For the nostril. One little nostril. Oh, okay, so Chevy Chase is like an actor. I know like nothing about actors and stuff. I could use the same for both, but I already cut it, so whatever. Did it fall? Huh? Oh, it's covered by a piece of leather. God damn it. Just pulled all the way through. Should be able to get through now at least.
These little angels, though.
Why is this one so extremely quiet?
There's a magic in the air.
Fuck.
Around us, we all have the sudden urge to bake.
The sudden urge to bake.
A very special birthday, but whose name should be written on the cake?
You need to get out of here.
We asked our public school to give the answer, but they could only teach us not to pray. The Constitution says the state can't tell us. Was anyone important born today?
Jesus Christ is Lord.
She's going full gospel.
Birthday Jesus. Cut the cake now. Cut the cake, my Lord.
Fucking. Oh, neat. Did I do that too close? I hope not. Because I'm gonna have to put the stitches around there, I just realized. Maybe that's fine. Maybe everything is fine. It's fine. I don't gotta worry about it. It's fine. Nice. Let that dry. I'm gonna have to give this a little longer to dry. I just want to make sure everything lines up okay. It's like a tiny little bit there. It's really annoying. Should really be using sharper scissors. Okay, well, I think that worked. Great if I could have something for like shaping the suede off the back, like trimming it well. Probably make that. There's a bazillion other working tools. But I can't really be spending much right now, so I can't go get more. Yeah, Esfriso is fine. I'm just trying to get like better at the craft. That thing's coming out pretty cute. Made the eye a little bit big, but I think that's okay because there's a cartoony little character, so it could be a bit cartoony. Crest like that. Oh, the good old classic.
Say, one of you guys know how to Madison?
Dad, please. Let's get out of here.
For God's sake, keep a grip on yourself, Janet.
But it seems so unhealthy here.
It seems unhealthy.
Well, I want to go.
Well, we can't go anywhere till I get to a phone.
Well, then ask the butler or someone.
Just a moment, Janet. We don't want to interfere with their celebrations.
This isn't the Junior Chamber of Commerce, Brad.
They're probably foreigners with ways different than our own. They may do some more folk dancing.
Look, I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'm just plain scared.
I'm here. There's nothing to worry about.
How'd you do,
That's my faithful hand in hand. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual.
How do you really works that look? Okay.
Let me show you a rhyme, maybe play you a sign. You look like you're both pretty groovy. Or if you want something visual that's not too abysmal, we could take in an old Steve Reeves movie.
I'm glad we caught you at home. Could we use your phone? We're both in a bit of a hurry.
Right.
We'll just say where we are, then go back to the car.
Pleasure to meet you, Dr. Furton.
We don't want to be any worry.
Well, you got caught with a flat world. How about that?
Did all that just to be dramatic.
Don't you panic. By the light of the night, it'll all seem alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Why don't you stay for the night? Or maybe a bite. I could show you my favorite obsession. I've been making a man with blonde hair and a tan. And he's
I fucking love how I can't remember any of their goddamn names. The bald guy, the half bald guy, I love how he's like a bald Igor type, but he's still so cunty. He's just really serving that look. Does really work in it.
So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I see you shiver with anticipation. But maybe the rain is really to blame. So I'll remove the cause. But not the symptom.
Hell yeah. Right, okay. Riff Raff, yeah. This stuff is getting old. I had some other rubber cement that I don't know where it is. But this one's drying up and getting very old. It's still quite sticky though, so it'll hold things in place, which is all I needed to do. Get little bits off of here. Ferngulling forever.
I do believe we are destined to be soul.
What? Are they Are they like siblings?
Hit me one time. Hit me twice.
That's rather nice.
Oil and grime. Poison.
The animation in this was insane.
Diesel clouds and noxious muck. Slime beneath
I realized I probably should have just made this the shape of the scarf so I could layer the scarf on without it being too wobbly, but whatever.
toxic love.
I see the world and all the creatures in it.
As long as these are gonna be
I suck 'em dry
in enough to catch the thread.
like spinach. 'Cause greedy
Actually, wait, I should probably attach these to this before attaching that, but I already put the really sticky stuff on it, so it'll be fine.
And what a beautiful machine they have provided to slice a path of doom with
They're siblings? Huh.
to guide it. Filthy ground, acid rain, pouring down.
Okay, I think that'll be good. I'm gonna use this to mark where this one goes. Move it up just a tiny bit. Okay, so it'll go next to this. Mm. Mm. This. Well, done working on it for the night, I guess. Sometimes you gotta find a stopping point so you don't get too frustrated. It's progress. It's better than nothing. Mm. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the sentiment of like pollution, what are these big crazy people talking about, was just, once again a ploy by the companies to make people not worry about it. Just like it is today, but we have the internet, so it's harder for them to do that. I'll go like that. It's turned out pretty heckin' cute. I'm gonna have the stuff to make the backing, but I wanted to put all the pieces together before putting the backing on, because I can't always trust that it's gonna look the same as with my picture. I'm just gonna go something. God damn it. That's like this, like that. Yeah. Damn, yeah, this stuff is mostly dead. I get enough of it on to just keep it in place so I can put all the pieces together while stitching. You could use something more permanent, but the good thing about rubber cement is that you can still shift it around if you have to, because it just kind of stays sticky. I'm gonna have to find that other one I got. Yeah. Captain Planet. Be so disappointed. Yeah, I still have to do all the stitching, but there's some parts I definitely should have done in a different order. Like, I should have stitched this to this instead of putting it through here, because it's hard to stitch through, like, at this point it's going to be 4 layers, so it's going to be hard to stitch all the way through that. But if I'm careful, it should be alright. And I might put another little coat of the satin finish on this, and I'll probably put a little bit on this. The suede should be mostly okay. I'll put finishes on these just to try to protect them from scuffing and stuff. Captain Planet was an okay KO. Okay, good, and that'll leave... Yeah, I'll leave enough room to stitch that in place, make sure it's there. Then, I need to not absentmindedly attach it immediately, but just get the piece cut out so I can put this big roll of material away. This is kind of thick, but I really like the color of it, and I think it'll look good as, like, is going to be the backing piece to hide all of that stuff. And I think it looks nice. Like this old scratched up roll of leather. I just think it looks cool. And they'll fit the sort of mostly natural tones of this little guy. It'll be a nice, sturdy, smooth backing. So I got a... Damn it. What? Man, what the hell is KKO? Sounds pretty wild. Like, I know it's a show, but I'm also like, what? Oh, need one of those. Let's use this one. That's tough.
Why would we want to do that? We do live on the world. Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah. I remember to do it right this time. Gonna be backwards. Now, you could do whatever you want with it. This is essentially one of my little... Oh, wait, that's felt, so it might get on the side of the thing. It's pretty much just a student project while I self-learn how to do leather working. Damn it, that's, well, that's kind of working. Pen's dead, so it's not working well. I'll just do the brown on brown, I hope it shows up. Captain Planet, but as a villain? Interesting. Man, yeah, I should have given that a bit more space there, but I'm learning. I'm just worried that this is gonna be kind of weird. I'm not able to get close enough in there. I can trim it if I have to, which I hope will be kind of easy considering how thick this stuff is. Okay. Heck, I'm messing with my pen a little bit. Paper. Okay, there's paper. Come on. Okay. I was using my drawing pens on things that are not drawing and messing them up. Like, I'm drawing, but, like, you know, it's on paper, is what I mean. Okay. It might be okay if it's a little bit big, because for some of these pieces it'll have to, like, bend to get closer. I'm learning a little bit more about, like, layering and stuff every time I do one of these. Like, this one I learned that I definitely should have made another layer there if I was going to go through those. But I might be able to get at least one stitch through there, so it's not, like, flapping around. The feet are definitely going to need some work. Where's that I might just be able to use the paper one. God damn it. God, I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna cover this. Mostly see that. Heck. Oh, a villain from the Captain Planet show, okay. Huh. Tim Curry out there getting into everything. Okay, there we go. Should be a bit better. Dang, it's already been 2 hours. I wanna at least cut this piece out first. It would be good to give my wrist a rest. So I'll have the front part ready for the smaller pieces to be stitched down, and then I'll have to I have to cut out the window too. I don't know if I'll cut it out of this material because it's so thick. I might. Let's see how easy it cuts. And screw it, I'm gonna use a new blade. Come on. There we go. Blade. I love this little blade box found at the freaking Daiso because we have one here now. Has a little deposit for the old blades, and then this one pulls the new blade out like that, so like catches on it and has a little spring in the back to push it forward. It's really cool. I gotta be really careful not to put too much force now because a nice sharp blade will cut through leather a lot better. For the safety of both the project and my fingers, gotta be careful. I will try not to. Good night, man. Oh, yeah, that's like a lot better. Whoosh. Be careful. Just go right through. The next time I work on this, I'm gonna have to find that other rubber cement. Fuck. I cut that a bit too short. So let's get the feet a bit better. They're still a little too pointy, but you can trim that. And that needs a bit of a trim. The nose is very close. I think I'll probably have to stick these together and then work on trimming to match. A little too much there and stuff like that. It'll be easier once I have them like flat. Make sure that everything matches up okay. I get it so wrong that it's like completely off. Hold those tight. A little bit off, but I could force up there. Okay, there's some spots that are a little wonky because I must have moved when I was tracing it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I think I can still make this work. I just base it at the feet and then carefully smush everything into place and trim a few things. It should be fine. Just see, is this the piece? Ah. Make that a little bigger. I'll make the inner square the same size and make the outer square bigger so it's easier to work with. The inner rectangle, whatever. It's flat. This one will be fine here because it doesn't matter if I get ink on paper. I don't know if I should make it that big, actually. Dang, I already drew the heck. I guess for the stuff I could also draw on the other side, because it's flat. Just hard to work with this stuff. Let's make it like that much bigger. Yeah. Here, working off the edge of the table again. Working way off the edge of the table. Why am I even trying to do that? that a blunt? Okay. I'm wrapping this roll back up. It's a little off. And end up over adjusting it back to its original proportions. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's not too bad. Should still fit all right without interfering with the other stitches. The, uh, uh-huh. It's slightly bigger and slightly less wonky. Okay, a very sharp X-Acto blade also helps shape the fuzz off really well. Okay, prep the edges of this. Yeah, I had like, oh, is that the other one? There it is. Mm. I'm gonna get one of my mostly dull ones out of here. Use it to scratch up the surface of this, because it doesn't really have to be. Goes like this, right? It doesn't have to be super sharp to just abrade it a little bit. Scratches just fine. Oh, posture check. I'm gonna have to find or get more rubber cement. But next time I'm working on this. Because it really helps hold the pieces together. Let's go on like that. You gotta remember to start by sewing one side down, then going back and attaching it to the piece and going around. Because I don't want to accidentally sew it completely closed. I should be able to position that so that it's still space for the regular stitches around the side. Oh, this would also work okay. Like, I know Fabri-Tac and Bond Leathers it on this little vinyl piece, and hope it works okay on that too. Oh god. Oh god, it's like pressurized and it's already coming out. Oh god. Stop that. Ah. Okay. Okay. A little bit to get it to stick. As long as it's flat, that should be fine. But if it's leaking, I should be able to get that out of there properly, I hope. Okay, I gotta get my hands a rest. So I'm just gonna put stuff away. What's that? Paper or something? Get it back here. It's one of my pattern pieces. Pack this up next time. The slightly larger scraps together. I feel like an idea for sort of micro piecing kind of thing I want to do with all my really small scraps of leather. I'm kind of daunted by it, but also I'm just gonna like collect the pieces until I have enough to give me an idea what to do. Don't know what shelf I put the collection bag on. Here. All the threads together. Gotta get a different needle and thread for that. These away. Those away in a minute. Okay. Remember to properly clean that. I might be able to use the last little bit of the cement for sticking the two large pieces together, but those. Anyone still hanging out? Don't forget to do posture check and a hydration check now and then. And do a stretch and save your progress and pet your cat or other animal or your fucking houseplant or something or your pet rock, I don't know. And get time warp stuck in your head if it wasn't already. And get the good sleep times and good night.